So apparently, yes, there will be a staggered launch of the iPhone 12s, but not the way we were expecting. Because yes, even if the iPhone 12's timeline is a mess, it looks like if we're getting close to it. It also looks like OnePlus will be giving us more smartphones, but skipping some of the ones we expect. Even if we thought that the whole Epic Games versus Apple problem was over, they keep going at it. I'm Jaime Rivera, and well, Diego started complaining of why we're doing a daily on Labor Day, and well, the answer is the fact that not all of you celebrate. So this is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals because, yes, it is Labor Day. Right now, the Galaxy S20 5G is still $170 off, which leaves the entry-level variant at $979, but you can still get the Galaxy Buds Plus for free. The brand new Galaxy Watch 3, which I'm wearing right now, is also $64 off, leaving it at $365 shipped for the 45mm variant. Finally, the Razer Blade Pro 17 is $200 off, leaving the Intel Core i7 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of SSD, and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 variant for $2,400. I should get paid extra for all these specs that I'm reading. And then we've got more deals on iPads, Galaxy Watches, and other gaming peripherals in the links in the description. Now, how about if we move the spotlight over to HUAWEI? It's the company's developer conference happening pretty much at the end of this week. And obviously, it's a big question as to what we are going to get here. One of the biggest topics has always been HarmonyOS ever since the ban. See, as in case you don't remember, HUAWEI was banned from the United States over a year ago, which is the reason why the company's new phones do not bring Google Play services. And if you remember, after the whole drama, HUAWEI said that they would be making their own operating system, which was 60% faster than Android, amongst other things, even if they said they still wanted to continue working with Android. They actually unveiled the first version at their developer conference, but it was far from a finished product. Well, according to a new rumor that cites Richard Yu, HUAWEI will be unveiling their HarmonyOS 2.0 at this year's developer conference, and we should see the first smartphone rocking this at 2021. Apparently there's already smartphones supporting it, but then here's the thing, apparently it's also supported by PCs, IoT, tablets, and others. Stick around, we'll keep you posted. And we have been covering the possibility of POCO launching a new smartphone that's actually going to be very competitive soon, and well, that pretty much just became official today. The company had a live stream for their event today where they announced a new POCO X3 NFC. It features a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus display at 120Hz refresh rate, 240Hz touch sampling rate, and a punch hole at the center which houses a 20-megapixel selfie camera. It's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 or 128 gigs of storage, a crazy 5160 mAh battery, and at the back you have a quad camera array on an interesting module. It consists of a 64 megapixel main sensor, a 13 megapixel ultra wide, and a 119 degree field of view, and of course my favorites, the 2 megapixel macro camera and the 2 megapixel depth sensor you'll most probably never use. Now, as for the interesting part, apparently it'll be priced at 199 euros or 299 depending on the variant that you're looking for. And yes, our review unit is already in customs. It should be in my hands by Wednesday. Let me know in the comments what you would like to know, because it's rolling out worldwide and it's available pretty much tomorrow. Now, you would think that the whole Epic versus Apple ended up as it would end. Apple owns the App Store. They kicked Epic out. They were given a chance to come back. They pretty much declined it, and that would be it. But no, grab some popcorn. It continues to get interesting. See, Epic Games has reportedly filed a preliminary injunction that would put Fortnite back on the App Store and would give them access to their developer account. The filing mentions that Epic Games challenged Apple because it was the right thing to do, and they were in a better position than other companies to be able to weather the storm. They also described Apple as a monopolist that maintained their position by explicitly prohibiting competitive entry. And finally, the company added that they would suffer serious harm if Fortnite isn't back on the App Store, claiming that 60% of their users have declined since they took the game out of the App Store. Well, again, these are some of the claims of Epic, but it doesn't seem like if they'll be winning here, and 60% of people probably just drop playing games, obviously, on their iPhones or iPads. Thing is, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they could bring as many injunctions as they can. I mean, Epic, you guys are not obligated to launch your games on every platform. I do understand and I do agree with a lot of what you're doing in this injunction, but it's the same if you got sued by any other platform. They own the platform. So, I don't know. And how about if we move the spotlight over to OnePlus? I mean, the company has made a lot of headlines with the Nord, even if they haven't launched it technically in the United States, and we've been covering the possibility of that happening and that being a more aggressively priced phone. And, well, we get interesting developments from that and other possibilities. If you remember, the company committed to giving us more Nord-branded devices in the future, and now the OnePlus Clover just went through Geekbench, rocking a Qualcomm Snapdragon 460, 4 gigs of RAM. This new OnePlus Clover brings a 6.52-inch HD Plus display and 64 gigs of storage according to the benchmark. We also expect a crazy 6,000 mAh battery with 18-watt fast charging, as well as a triple camera array that consists of a 13-megapixel main sensor and 2 useless 2-megapixel cameras. But then moving on, last week we started getting some rumors of the OnePlus T model. Notice I don't say models, because yeah, it looks like it's going to be just one device. It'll bring some internal changes like an upgrade to 120Hz, Snapdragon 865 Plus, and a better camera setup. We also know that this is codenamed Kebab, love it. But according to Max J on Twitter, Kebab 2 isn't coming, meaning that we won't be getting an AT Pro. This kind of makes sense considering that the only Pro upgrade this year would be the Snapdragon 865 Plus, and last year the 7T Pro was pretty much the McLaren edition that launched at the end of the year. So yeah, it might happen, might not. We'll keep you posted. And finally, for the hottest news today, it gets rather interesting. Apple apparently is going to still make their staggered launches. Apparently they might actually have some sort of an announcement tomorrow, which is another reason why we're doing this video today. More popcorn, please. Let's start it off with a new supply chain report that claims that ASE Tech is packaging core chips for at least 2 new Apple Watch models, and they will also be adding this technology to the 3rd generation AirPods. Earlier this week, a Mark Gurman report claimed that Apple would launch the Series 6 as well as a replacement to the Series 3, which will compete with low-cost fitness trackers like Fitbits. And then speaking of this Apple Watch, John Prosser tweeted on Saturday claiming that Apple's press release is scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, September 8th at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is a weird time considering that Apple is in Pacific time. But anyways, he does say that the date isn't 100% locked until the press is briefed. According to previous tweets from Prosser, we should expect a new Apple Watch and an iPad. But then Mark Gurman claims that this will only be used to announce the date for the official iPhone September event, even if we were expecting it in October. Finally, we've heard conflicting rumors over how we'd be getting this year's iPhones. The most logical ones seem to be getting the regular iPhone 12s first and the Pros later, but according to a new DigiTimes report, it seems that we're actually getting the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 and the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 Pro first, and then we'd get the 5.4-inch 12 and the 6.7-inch 12 Pro Max until later. According to Prosser's leaks, we should expect these in October, but if Mark Gurman is right, we'll be getting the official date tomorrow. So yeah, notice this difference. We're getting both 6.1-inch iPhones first, which kind of makes sense if you remember the rumors that only the 12 Pro Max is getting millimeter wave. And then it seems that the smaller iPhone is going to wait for reasons we don't really understand. Let us know in the comments down below, which one are you looking forward to most? Which is the form factor that you want? In my case, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking for the smaller 6.1-inch variant of that 12 Pro, but then if the other one has millimeter wave, which is totally available in New York, then I don't know, I'll think about it twice, but let us know what you think in the comments down below. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me listen to the rain jump in as we finish recording this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.